Hello, this is Victor, and in the next video I want to talk why I do a YouTube channel. So I'm here with a new paint and talk. It's been for a while since my last one, and yeah, I was thinking the other day. Okay, my wife was asking me why I dedicate so much time to the YouTube channel, and maybe I dedicate too much time, and then it made me think why I keep doing the YouTube channel, right? What is the thing that motivates me? What is the thing that gets me into doing this YouTube channel? Just for your awareness, if you want to make money, never do a YouTube channel about hobby unless you have a good Patreon base, and then you can make a lot of money for the Patreon base. But it's not, it will never, the Patreon and even a YouTube channel, I have to be very big channel if I want to quit from my job. Okay, so this, I'm thinking this will never happen. But to explain why I like to do this YouTube channel, I think I have to go back on the reasons why I started to do it, right? And from there, I will go to the motivation, because the motivation have changed over time, right? I start the YouTube channel thinking one thing, and at the end, there is part that remains, but it, as everything, it evolves, it changes, and yeah, the YouTube channel is also a living thing, so it's changed from time to time. Okay, then I will end up explaining a little bit what is the objective and what is the point of my YouTube channel today. So I start in internet. I mainly start a while ago. I will say, I don't know, almost 20 years ago, something like that. I was very active in forums. Okay, I was sharing in forums, I was talking in forums, especially in 40k. I was mainly playing 40k, I was not playing the other games. So I was in a forum, and in Spanish forum of 40k, called the La Biblioteca Negra, so the Blight Library. And I was quite active there, so I was connecting almost every day, and I was very interested on my armies, but as well on the painting hobby part, okay? And I start seeing a lot of people asking how you do this, how I can do that, how I can paint this. And the first thing I wanted to do is to be able to share pictures of how, because a lot of people is asking how I can paint this. I want to do something different. Please give me ideas how I can paint this miniature in a different way. And then you want to share how you have done this miniature, and you want to share ideas, and also you want to share your work so other people can give you feedback and you can keep improving. Okay, so I decided, okay, I create a blogger account, because I found that it was much easier to create a blog account as a way to share pictures, because in the forum was really a pain to share pictures. So if you want to explain someone how you paint something at that time, was really time consuming, was a pain, was not working well. I did not like how the sharing, then the format was not good, was a pain to write, then you lose the connection, you lose everything. So it was really painful. So I decided, let's do a blog of how I'm painting, let's do explanation on how I'm painting, and then I can address the people there. And it happens that the blog starts being more and more interesting for me than even the forums. And then I start being more active in my blog almost than in the forums. So I start focusing more in my blog. But then I realized one thing on the blog, okay, that I was using a lot of time and resources, was quite slow to make tutorials, was a pain. I was needing to make a picture. Sometimes I was not wasn't the moment that we did not have good phones, right? I'm talking about, I will say, I did the blog maybe 15 years ago, something like that. Okay, maybe less. I don't remember. It was quite a while ago when I started my blog, and I did not have a good phone, a good camera, so it was difficult to make good pictures and so on. So, and I had a video camera that was working quite nice. Okay, so I said, why I don't try to do a video explaining how I paint, because maybe it's going to be easier for me. I did not think about the edition and so on. And the first videos I did were really a playing with the camera, right? I put some painting miniatures, and I was just experimenting how to put this in YouTube and how to do mainly a showcase. So I started doing showcasing of my miniatures because I was trying to work out how to make tutorials, because then I realized that making tutorials was not as straightforward as I thought. Instead of writing, what I was doing is I was making pictures of each step, and then I was talking over instead of writing. So it was also quite a time consuming, and was not that nice, because it was picture by picture explaining, okay, in this step I just brush here, I did this color, I mixed this one, blah 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 blah. I was not really doing video, right? Was doing more picture explanation. But the thing that was very interesting is all the positive feedback I start receiving, and especially when I start connecting at the beginning with Eric VR40K. This was a while, some years ago already, and some people start coming to my channel, commenting, giving feedback, and this kept me improving and trying to put the camera in a better place, because I realized in the beginning that the camera was very badly placed. Still working on that. It's not easy to have a camera and to talk at the same time that you are painting. To be fair, for me it's even more difficult to do the paint and talk sometimes than doing the tutorials, because I have to talk about something and paint and also be concentrated in painting a different thing. Okay, so I'm going to know. So one of the things that keep motivating me doing the videos was, okay, there's a lot of feedback, a lot of positive feedback from the people, very encouraging, and keep improving. Okay, and from there I say, okay, let's try other type of videos, right? I tried other type of videos. I tried to do like tactical videos. Then I realized that this is not my thing. I did some tactical videos. I did other videos about talking about units. I stopped doing that thing, right? Because I realized I'm not playing that match to be good enough to talk about the units. I can talk about the units that I like, how I use them in the battlefield, but it's not going to be very meaningful, because I'm not playing enough games to have the experience to understand which are the best miniatures, which are the best units in each army, and to talk about that. And it's not the focus of my hobby anyway. So why I keep today doing the YouTube video after so many years? What keeps me motivated? Why I keep doing that? Because as I would say, this is a typical thing, because of the viewers, because of the feedback I receive, because of the support. I would say each time I receive, I hear a comment, or I read a comment of a person that, oh, this was a cool tutorial, or this was very interesting to see, or no, I see the method. This is a motivator, right? But this is also, at the same time, it motivates me to keep painting, to keep doing stuff. Okay, and as I said, the money is the less of the important things here, because if I do this for money, I will never do this type of videos, right? I will never dedicate so much time. You never recover the time and the money you dedicate to that. I just monetize because this is also a way for me. It's a small motivation, right? But it's a money that I can dedicate to new supplies, new miniatures, new stuff to share in the channel that I think can be interesting. So this is why I monetize, and I did as well the Patreon, right? All the money is not really just to be able to it's to inject this help I receive into the channel, and to also justify to my wife a little bit that I get some money that I can dedicate to that. Okay, so to try to justify a little bit the expenses to my wife, right? Because when she saws the bill of some of my purchasings, she's complaining from time to time. So of course I purchase more than I get from the channel. This is a fact. So the other thing that it's helped me the channel, and I think it's that it forced me to improve, right? It forced me to check different ways. The channel in a way forced me to check the contour paints, and I'm very glad on that because I find them quite interesting. It helped me to to try wet blending. Okay, if I was doing wet blending and I was improving my transitions, it starts from the channel and from the even from the blog before, because people are saying, okay, even a stupid thing that improving my bases on the miniatures, it starts from a comment of a guy telling me, oh, it's very nice painted, and this was a while ago, but your bases suck. And I say, oh, what I'm doing just for gaming, I don't care too much about the base. I was a little bit defensive that moment, and then I thought, oh, he's right. My bases are suck. I did not evolve. I was still using the green goblin bases, horrible bases that I will never do again, right? Today I can do also simple bases for gaming, but can be more realistic and making more sense. So even the negative feedback, it's sometimes helping me. Because if somebody says something like that, I like to think twice why this person is thinking that like that, and it's helped me to understand other points of view. Okay, so I don't say I just want negative feedback. I like both. Or I'll prefer maybe the good feedback, but we don't have to neglect neither the negative feedback. Of course, if a person comes and says you are stupid, it's not helping at all, right? There is negative or there is constructive negative or constructive feedback, and really negative feedback that isn't going to anywhere. So yeah, and so I would say there, just to go back to after all this rambling, there is one part that is the interaction with the people that I like. There is another part that is for me the improvement, okay, and also there is the part that I love painting. Okay, painting for me it's something that it's have substitute all my hobby time, and it's a way for me to relax. So it's my relaxing moment. Okay, so it gives me a lot, and because the hobby is relaxing and I find it so good for me, I wanted to share to other people so they can also enjoy that, right? They can also have a good times painting, good times playing, and also I will say the channel helped me to have some new friends in a new country. Okay, like it's when I moved to Belgium. So thanks to the channel, I also meet new people. It also forced me to go to meet people, and yeah, and I will say it's part is the social thing, another part is the motivating thing. I will say without the channel, I don't think I will paint that much as I'm painting now. Okay, I don't know if I will have. I most likely will have keep on the hobby, but maybe not at the same level I'm trying to keep it right now. Okay, and yeah, it's just something that at the end, it's a experience or a activity that is fulfilling me, right? It's like I need to do this. It's like, I know that sometimes looks like an obligation, and sometimes you can have moments where you don't feel motivated. So I don't, and you don't feel the moment to paint, or and then you realize, okay, let me do this for the channel, and this is motivating me, because then I look comments, I look feedback, and then say, okay, so, and it's like, it's helping me in a way to keep me motivated in the hobby, right? I don't know if all this makes sense for you, but I just want to share my experience, even though YouTube every day is making a little bit more difficult our work. I was loving the old Hangout system. The new Hangout system with my computer is not working very well. This is why I don't do too many live right now. I want to go back to the live. I think the live was a very nice thing to do. So far I will keep in all my content in YouTube. No plans to move to Twitch neither. I know maybe for live it's better to go to Twitch, but yeah, I really like the YouTube platform at this moment. Although all the rules and all the things that YouTube is putting sometimes in place can be quite annoying. Just the new rule that I have to classify my videos as not made for children. I don't think there's any problem if a child see me painting, but yeah, I prefer to classify it as not for children. Some monsters can be too scary. Yeah, even though all the changes in YouTube and all these things, each time I receive a comment from you telling me that you like some tutorial, that you find a paint job nice, that you get inspired, that you would like to see that or there, it's something that motivates me to keep putting these videos. And I also want to thank all the people that is following my channel, and especially the people that have supported me or is supporting me in Patreon. This is all amazing people. It's people that it's pushing me to do more and more videos, try to improve, try to do better work. I will try to improve my tutorials this year. I will try to at least to have a better background. I try to improve this part. And yeah, and as I always say in if you have any topic that you would like me to cover from the hobby, do not hesitate, put it in the comments below, and I will do my best. Because one of the things is, when I do things that are not, if I just look into my miniatures, I have my taste and I will be doing normally things that it's more difficult to get out of the box or to get challenged. But when you receive ideas from other people about painting other things or other miniatures, then there is this challenge, and it's helping you to get out of the box where you are in, right? It's helping you to try new things, especially when some person is challenging you to do something different. So that's all for this video. I hope I did not ramble too much. I hope you find this interesting. And then, yeah, just from trying to explain in forums how I paint my miniatures to a YouTube channel. So this was the evolution in internet. So I start, I would say, about 20 years ago, something like that, in a forum. And after some years, I'm doing this YouTube channel. I'm not one of the first YouTube channels. I started quite late. Some people already had a lot of videos there when I started. It's something that maybe I regret a little bit. If I have dedicated more time in starting in YouTube instead of starting in a blogger, maybe I will have do better. But yeah, at the end, all is a learning process, and all this learning process is what makes us what we are. Okay, so that's all for now. I hope you find this video interesting, and just one advice: if you want to share your work, if you want to explain other people how you do something, do not hesitate, share it. There is a lot of channels. You don't need to do it in YouTube. You can do that Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, but sharing is a great motivator, and I will encourage everybody that paints, that do work, to share, to receive feedback, because receiving feedback is the way to growth. That's all for now. I hope you have liked this video, and as usual, thanks a lot for watching, thanks a lot to my Patreons, and see you again later. Bye!